Inside the trunk of an abandoned Tesla registered to the singer David has been identified as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas. The teen was reported a runaway and missing out of Lake Elsinore nearly a year and a half ago. Tonight, a house close to where that Tesla was abandoned was searched. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Caputo is there live now in Hollywood with more. Tim.
And Mark, those CSI investigators literally just left the scene about 10-15 minutes ago. The police tape finally came off and we were able to come a little bit closer to this house. Now, we don't know at this point what exactly those detectives were looking for, what they got out of that house. We saw them pull evidence and put it into an SUV, essentially where I'm standing right now. We don't even know why they were here in the first place, but this house just happens to be literally feet away from where that Tesla was found. A dozen LAPD investigators took a computer and other items from this Hollywood home just a block away from where an abandoned Tesla was found with a dead teenager in the trunk. Police spent hours at the home on Dehaney Place, placing several evidence bags into an SUV, but they wouldn't say if or how it was connected to the Tesla. Several homeowners say they remember seeing that distinct Tesla for a while. First parked in front of the house police searched today, then at two different spots on the street.
It's a little weird to see a car that I haven't seen here for a long time. Had a big dent on it, had a Texas plate on it. So all a little odd, but at the same time, people could be hanging out with friends for, for a long time.
That abandoned Tesla was towed earlier this month, and workers at a Hollywood tow yard noticed a foul odor and found decomposed human remains wrapped in a garbage bag inside the car. We now know the young woman found dead was 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, according to the medical examiner, the same teen who was reported missing from Lake Elsinore last year. At a corner store in town, the owner recalled her coming in often.
She always quiet, nice. She come in like if she buy like a chips, soda, and leave. Sometimes she come with a friend from the neighborhood.
Eyewitness News has learned Rivas had run away from home a few times. She was last reported missing in spring of 2024. Those who knew Rivas, who just turned 15 a week and a half ago, say she was bubbly and sweet.
She just seemed very lively and friendly, a typical teenager.
The medical examiner hasn't determined her cause of death, but part of the police investigation will be speaking to the owner of that Tesla, a musician who goes by David. His real name, David Anthony Burke, from Houston, Texas. David, made popular via social media for the songs Romantic Homicide and Here With Me, began the American leg of his world tour on July 30th and has continued performing since the investigation began. Tonight's show, though, in Seattle was canceled. The medical examiner also trying to determine how long Rivas had been dead, but based on the condition of the body, it might have been a while. Those who saw the Tesla this summer and watched LAPD spend hours in this well-to-do Bird Streets neighborhood are rattled by everything that's happened here.
It's scary to think that this is happening. And this is a beautiful neighborhood, very nice, beautiful, expensive homes, and we would think that we'd be safer.
Interesting note, the home here behind me that detectives have been focused on the better part of today has two cameras above the garage as well as a Ring camera. In fact, this entire neighborhood has pretty extensive security system, with many of the homes having several cameras. We do know from a couple neighbors I spoke with earlier that police were here last week asking to review or see some of the security camera footage. We don't know if they got anything, if it's helped the case. As to this point, LAPD has been extremely tight-lipped about this entire investigation. We're live tonight in Hollywood. Tim Caputo, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Tim Caputo, thank you.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and I do want to once again send condolences to the entire family of Celeste Rivas. To get this type of tragic story, for it to play out like this, man, they most definitely going through it right now. Her parents, her close family, anybody that dealt with her and knew her and had an experience with her in life, to hear something like this happen is most definitely tragic. So I do want to send condolences and prayers to them and say God bless her soul. May she rest in peace. And I had a link in the description where you can watch that clip at the beginning in full on ABC 7. As y'all seen right there, the police have made their way to a home and they got evidence out the home, but they'll be real tight-lipped about who the home is for and everything that they receive from it. They not gonna give no information out right now. They're gonna keep everything in-house, as people are speculating that that home is connected to the singer David. And more stuff comes out with him throughout this time now. It's just coming real crazy. And I can't convict nobody from the cell phone, but it's looking like dog that did something foul and wrong. If I'm keeping it all the way 100. For the simple fact, the matching tattoo was one thing. So that's one odd. First of all, the car's registered to you. So when the car's registered to you, it's sitting on the side of the road, you have a 15-year-old inside of the trunk, she has a matching tattoo as you, that's gonna be kind of like, okay, what are we looking at here? And then now these signs of him having music referencing her name and songs named after her. Oh, Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest. Smell her on my clothes like cigarettes. I hear her voice each time I take a breath. I'm obsessed. Oh, Celeste, afraid you'll only love me when undressed, but you look so dang gorgeous in that dress. Missing you so much makes me depressed, but I digress because on top of the fact, it looked like you got some weird worshiping stuff going on throwing funerals at your shows. And with this type of thing being portrayed and just speculated, I'm not the person that can lock somebody up or say what they did or didn't do, but everything is pointing to you right now, brother. And we'll just see how this plays out. It's obvious that bro has something going on with this young girl, which is out of pocket in itself and disgusting and unacceptable for somebody that's 20 years old or any of age dealing with a girl that's 13, 14, or 15 or anything of the sort that's out of pocket. There's been photos online. I can't confirm if that's her or not, but the car wasn't reported stolen. None of these things went on, so it's like somebody just, yo, what can your alibi be? Somebody just grabbed your car and decided to use it to put a dead body back there, but it's a girl that you got music about with her name and all this other stuff. Yeah, bro, something is not adding up and it ain't right. Seeing the funerals being played out at the shows and things. Now, this dude had a big following. I've never heard of him, and I'm from Houston, never seen him before. I'm not gonna convict him, but he gonna have some major explaining to do, and I'm not gonna convict somebody because I don't have the authority to do that. I don't have the training to do that, and I'm not in the field investigating. But if we just calling a spade from afar, bro, they gonna have some serious questions from you. They say that the show got canceled last night, and he's supposed to be flying into LA now. And I'm pretty sure that home that they searched is most definitely connected to him. I mean, we can call it for what it is, bro. We don't got to sit up there sugarcoat that. They're not just finna go inside of a random house because that's where the car was parked at. They got surveillance. They done looked up the stuff on the street. They looked up the stuff at the lights. Once they got an area in 2025, they get to go get all type of surveillance, everybody ring cameras, everything connected and tied to it. We'll just see how everything play out. I have links in the description where y'all can watch everything at the beginning and full it. We'll see what happens. I'll keep y'all updated on it, man. God bless her soul and may she rest in peace. This right here is just out of pocket, bro. It should never come to this. Nobody should be robbed of their life at such a very young age like this. And dudes messing and preying on young girls, and it seemed like, dog, from afar, bro, I'm just throwing this out there. I can't say what's what, so don't take my word for it. Seem like bros with that cult type of stuff, just keeping it all the way 100, but this is sad, man. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.